The Midday Show, live on QBS.
Topic at hand today is marketing tactics. So, modern day marketing tactics tend to blend traditional strategies with cutting edge digital tools to engage consumers in increasingly personalized, data driven ways. For example, content marketing. What it basically is creating and distributing valuable content via blogs, videos, or podcasts to attract and retain customers. And the modern day twist on it is leveraging AI for content generation and optimization. There's also things like influencer marketing when, brands partner up with social media influencers to promote products to their followers. There's also social media marketing, which is using platforms, for example, Instagram, TikTok, and X to engage with audience. The modern day twist on that is using short form video content, algorithm driven engagement strategies, and shoppable posts. There's also personalization and customer data, which is tailoring marketing messages using customer data, such as your browsing behavior or purchasing history. There's also emails and SMS, experiential and event marketing, user-generated content, performance marketing, sustainability, and purpose-driven marketing, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And so it brings us back to the question, are we really in control of what we purchase, how we purchase, when we purchase, and why we purchase, or is that choice being made for us? Joining us is Mr. Alaa Khawandi, a marketing strategist and brand storyteller with over a decade of experience in building brand and ad campaigns. Welcome to the show, Alaa. It's good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's great to have you. So let's just get straight into it. What really drives us to buy something beyond logic or price tags? What psychological triggers are marketers using to grab our attention, especially through maybe bold visuals or unexplained messages?
Wow, that's a lot.
We can break it down.
Don't worry. So, we often like to think that we buy things for logical reasons on our own, for just the price is good, the quality, or that we need it. But in reality, emotions play the biggest role, and marketers know this very well. Most of our decisions come from how something makes us feel. Marketers, because they understand, as we said, this really well, they work on it. For example, when we see a perfume ad,
right.
For example, it doesn't sell the scent only, it sells the confidence. Or for example, a luxury brand here in Qatar, let's say, it doesn't just talk about itself. It talks about the image, the lifestyle, and the social status. So there is a psychological model I always refer to, which is Maslow's pyramid, or the hierarchy of needs.
Right.
It shows how we are motivated by different things, from safety and comfort, and all the way up to
self-actualization.
True, like love, respect, identity. Many successful brands aim for those top emotional needs, and they target people based on this. They don't just offer products, they offer the sense of belonging, for example, the success, or just being seen. Here in the Gulf, let's say, region, it's even more emotional because people value the word of mouth, here in the Majlis, for example. This is very essential. So the family opinions matters a lot, and what's trending in the community. If everyone is posting about a new place, a new coffee shop, new restaurant, or a product, it is does really matter, and it naturally makes you're curious about it, you want to
We
try
feel
it.
the need to go there.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, oh, my friend went to that place. She said it was so good. So now I have to go.
Yeah, this is the FOMO, the fear of missing out.
Yeah.
So that's how I look, or how I do look about it.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. With the power of modern marketing, are we really making our own choices, or are they being made for us? Like, how do design, layout, timing, how do all these things kind of quietly steer our decisions without us even noticing?
Okay, well, technically we are making our own decisions. At the end, no one is forcing us to buy something. But again, marketers do these in a clever way. Like they guide us without us being noticing this.
Like a quiet influence.
Somehow, the way products are, like, let's say, before online, like offline in the stores, let's say, the way it's placed in the stores, or the way the ads online also are designed, the timing of a limited time offer sometimes, all this is designed to trigger quick emotional responses. Sometimes it's urgency, sometimes it's curiosity, sometimes it's just comfort. So like we are guided to buy something like specifically. Imagine, for example, walking into a mall. There is no clock, soft music, calming lights. You lose track of time. Like this is designed for you to stay more inside this mall and buy more. Even online, when you click out a pair of sneakers, for example, at once, suddenly, even if you didn't buy it, you see start like everything popping up like mushrooms, like from everywhere.
More sneakers.
Yeah, that's marketing using algorithms to keep you thinking about them. Even here in Qatar, you'll notice, as we said, a new cafe becomes popular almost overnight. That's the marketing and social influence working together, So while we do make the final choice, we often don't realize how much that choice was shaped for us in advance.
But the choice is in the consumer's hand at the end.
At the end, yeah. It looks like
with
that.
a little influence.
Definitely.
With a little sway from the marketing and the algorithm.
Like it feels like we didn't force you to do it.
Get to wash your hands clean.
Here, like, so one time I have referred to a nice story back in the Arabic heritage literature. I used to read it. There were someone who sells abayas,
right?
The black ones used to it didn't work with him.
Yeah, I think I know the story. Yeah,
like he asked one of he was a poet to help him influencing people. Like when he said, I guess if you remembered. قل للمليحة بالخمار الأسود, a lady with black abaya. What have you done for me? I was worshipping, and then when I saw you, I feel like I'm not here anymore. They say that after that, it worked very well.
Right.
Because he made a value feature for this product,
Right.
So the women at that point, like, they felt okay, they want to be seen, they want this abaya.
Right.
So that's the kind of influence they work on. It's been like all these doing it, like it's not new.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and we spent decades wearing black abayas, and then within the last 5 to 10 years, we're like, colors.
Oh my God!
Colors. But we spent so long
I don't
wearing
know
a black abaya.
the poet is the reason, but it might be.
It might be.
Yeah.
He probably triggered like an emotional response from our ancestors that stuck with us for so long.
Sure.
And then at some point we're like, why are we only wearing black?
Oh, it could be.
It could be. It could be. How has marketing changed over time? What were the go-to tactics in the past, and how do today's methods, from digital tracking to influencer culture, kind of rewrite the playbook? Or does it stay the same for the most part?
Well, yeah, marketing has evolved a lot. I don't want to criticize actually the radios and the TV. We are here in a TV and a radio show, but that's the truth actually. Marketing today looks nothing like it did 20 or even 10 years ago. It used to be very one-sided marketing. Companies used just to do, for example, an ad, put it on TV, on radio, and then just they like hope people notice it. Everyone got the same message back then, whether it was relevant or not. It was loud, repetitive, and focused mostly on selling a product. As we said in the beginning, that we talk now more emotionally, but now as it has changed completely, marketing is about connections more than like promotions, you know. So it is two-way. Customers interact, comment, question, and even shape the brand through social media. It's no longer we talk, you listen.
Right.
Yeah, it is we listen to, you have your voice. So the tools have changed a lot. Before it was mainly, as we said, TV, radio, newspapers. I don't want to forget this. Today it's social media, email. I wanted to say email, but I'm not a fan actually about email marketing, but it exists
it
actually.
Exists.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan either, but I get them.
yeah.
Sometimes I don't even realize.
We are on the same page actually.
Yeah.
I guess it was like back to like 5, 7 to 10 years more efficient, more than now. Some people don't agree actually, but still exist. So social media, WhatsApp, influencers, SEO, and so on. SEO, for those who don't know, it's the search engine optimization. And instead of like speaking to masses, marketing now speaks to individuals. It's much more personalized, based on what people search, click, or follow, as we have mentioned earlier. Even here in Qatar and in the Gulf region, we've seen a big shift. Brands now create content that respects local culture, language, and values. They collaborate with influencers that speaks the audience's language, not just Arabic. You know, so the tone and the rhythm that feels familiar. We've got we've really gone from generic global campaigns to very local, very human storytelling. So one of the biggest changes in marketing used to be about making things look good. Now it's about making them feels right, not only feels good. It's about trust, relevance, relationships, and what makes it powerful and more responsible than ever it was.
Right. What is, in your opinion, the most, like right now, the most, how do I say, like efficient or most, the best marketing method that is used right now? Because we have so many, right? Influencer marketing, social media marketing, personalization, all these things. What is the most effective method right now, in your opinion?
Well, in my opinion, there is no specific method that is like right or false. You know, like there is tailored methods The best marketing for me actually is understanding your audience deeply and speaking to them personally through the right channels. Where do they exist? With the right message at the right time. So it's like, if you want, like combining good content with smart targeting and building real trust, not just selling but connecting. This is the best method for now.
Connecting, relationships,
Definitely.
trust.
That's it.
Amazing. So we keep hearing about personalization. When you, for example, open your Instagram, right?
Yeah.
If it's a brand new
It's
account,
everywhere.
it's everywhere. They ask you, like, do you want personalization, personalized ads? But what does it actually look like in practice, and how are companies using our data to create experiences that feel personal, build trust, and ultimately push us to buy?
When marketers talk about personalization, actually they mean making the experience feel tailored for you. In practice, it is everything from getting emails that it is addressed by your name. Hi, Aljuhara. You've been missed. Haven't you seen this before?
I've seen a lot of those.
Yeah, definitely. Well, like last time, an application notified me, we have missed you. It's been a long time. This is kind of personalization.
I get it every day from my delivery apps.
Oh, that's not a good sign. So then like seeing ads for products that are similar to something that you just searched a while ago or days before. So it is like streaming services recommended, like let's say like a new Qatari drama, for example, that you have just finished a similar series. Like they will recommend something for you. This is also kind of tailoring, personalizing for you, shaping your favorite suggestions based on your size, your style, your preferences, your lifestyle. This is all kind of personalization, which is essentially about delivering the right content or after to the right person at the right time. For example, we can give some examples about it, like when you shop online, for example, like I don't know, like I'm mentioning sneakers a lot, but that's what now come to my mind, like you put a pair of sneakers, let's say, in your cart, but you don't check out. As we mentioned, like they will definitely ask you based on your behavior on social media, your notice ads that saying relevant, like saying promotions for a resort in Qatar. Let's go out of these sneakers example. Yeah. So that's it. That is the personalization.
So it's basically tailoring to you according to your behavior.
It is, like in more advanced forms, personalization can mean also an entire rearrangement for individuals. If you and I visit the same online website, for example,
right,
I will see different things than you will do,
right,
based on our preferences and searches. The algorithm will show us two different things.
Where should we draw the line in, the ethical line in marketing? So as tactics get more psychological and sometimes extreme, how can brands persuade without crossing into manipulation?
This is very important, actually. Marketing is about influence, as we have said, but that influence should always be respectful. The moment a tactic pressures people and mislead them to buy a product or service, or uses fear for insecurity, for example, so that just to push for sale, that's actually crossing the line for me.
Right.
For example, saying only 2 seats left when that's not true.
Right.
That's manipulation, actually, or targeting vulnerable groups with misleading promises. That's not just unethical, it is a crime, actually. It damages
Right.
trust.
You could get sued for that.
Definitely. So, with so much data being collected, privacy matters a lot. It's fine to personalize, as we said earlier, but people also deserves to know how their data is being used. In our region, where trust and values matters a lot, and it's very important, marketers need to be even more careful about this.
I see. Because I know, as you said, also this, our society now in modern day, as you said, trust and relationships is very high up there, especially when it comes to companies and their products, right? For example, with a makeup brand, if the product is not being made ethically, for example, it's not vegan friendly, things like this, it can affect how we buy things, right? Or if it comes out that, oh, the CEO of this company said something about this group of people that wasn't very kind, also goes into, damaging the brand.
Definitely. Ethical marketing means honesty, transparency, and empathy. It means asking yourself, would I be okay receiving this message myself?
Right.
If the answer is no, it is probably the wrong approach.
I see. Now, what happens when AI enters the equation?
I was waiting this question. AI is everywhere.
When it enters the chat, right?
Yeah.
From predicting our behavior to crafting ultra-targeted ads, how is AI transforming the future of influence? And should we be excited or cautious about this?
Well, both, maybe. In Arabic, we say "Sayf du haddain." How do you translate this to English, by the way?
We'll think about it a little bit and come back to that.
So AI is, as we said, both powerful and something we need to use carefully. It helps us a lot. It's helping brands personalizing better. It responds faster and even create content more efficient. For example, AI can write basic social posts, help in designing ads, or recommend even for the best time to send a campaign, and it's just amazing. We have even seen creative use here in Qatar. For example, Qatar Airways.
Right.
Sorry, maybe it's not okay to mention brands, but Spirit Sky Airways, I'm not sure about it. But anyway, for example, they have done a very beautiful campaign which personalize the journey of us. For example, it let people upload a selfie. I don't know if you have seen this.
No.
You upload a selfie, and it star in your own custom travel ads. It turns to to a video, for example, that you feel like you are living at the moment. You feel the journey. So this was really smart, fun, and using AI that made people feel special about it. But the risk is when AI becomes too cold or too misleading. For example, if it uses your personal data, for example, without clear permission, as it targets you based on emotional or stress, that's dangerous, actually. So AI can sometimes be unfair system. but if it learns from too bad data, especially any, it can repeat those like mistakes in who shows ad, or for example how to speak to people. So for me, yeah, I'm really excited about AI, but at the same time I'm worried about it for these ethics that we are mentioning right now.
Right. I'm very cautious about AI. Those that have listened to me for the past couple of years know I am not a fan. AI scares me. I think it can be very dangerous, as you said, not just in marketing, but in many ways. It's all fun and games at first. But where do we draw the line with AI is always my question. So, yeah.
True.
I think it's in any field. Where do we draw the line with AI?
Definitely.
For sure. My favorite question I've had a listener send in.
I'm curious, yeah.
Which is, do people from marketing also fall for others' marketing tricks, or do you shop with awareness?
Oh, wow. Yes, all the times, actually. Absolutely, yes. Marketers fall for marketing tricks all the time, and even you know the tactics, and we've used them. But still, when you tell me limited offer or only 3 left,
you're like, I gotta get it.
Yeah, like we are human, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's emotionally connection.
You feel an urgency.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if it's in like big bold letters, limited time only, exclamation mark.
So yeah, the answer is yes, definitely.
Do you realize it after you have purchased the item? They're like, okay.
Not after a while.
While you're doing it, you're like, okay, I'm falling for this trick.
Yeah. I know it. Like, I wanted to say something, but I cannot.
But you're like, I know this trick. I've used this trick, and here I am.
But even though I will get this,
I'm a willing participant. I like that. So we have another listener here who is asking about, for example, when there's a sale or a buy one get one, is it to get rid of old stock? I think that's a rumor that's going around, and people are wondering if it's true that these sales are just to get rid of old stocks.
Well, it doesn't have to be like that only. Sometimes when there is it could be like seasonally new products are in. So yeah, it could be. Sometimes just to encourage people to getting in, knowing more about this brand, this product. So this tricks helps actually in more exposure sometimes. So yeah, like
staying close to the sale time, right? This listener is asking, near to the expiring products, like when products are reaching their expiry date, they're asking if sales happen mostly due to products nearing their expiry date, and does that mean the quality of the product is compromised because of that?
Not every product, actually. There's some products which is still good as quality. You can use it for still like maybe sometimes 1 year, but commercially wise, sometimes for some restrictions, it urges you to make an expiry date of 1 month, for example. So no, it doesn't mean that.
Okay, but so the quality is not typically compromised?
Not always, depends on the product.
Okay, we've got another question here that says, even though you're knowledgeable about marketing strategies and how they work, do you still find yourself influenced to buy things sometimes? And does knowing the tactics help you resist? So I think we answered that in the earlier question.
Almost close. But yes, we can also add that sometimes when you don't have time to discover all the good qualities or new products. And sometimes people, influencers that you trust or you like their tone, try to explain about this product or just show the new trends, blah, blah. So, yeah.
All right. We have a follow-up that says, so when do you catch yourself falling for a tactic like a flash sale or a last chance message? How do you handle it? And do you stop and rethink the purchase, or do you just go with it? Like when you yourself as a marketer, experienced marketer, well, when you're falling for that marketing tactic, do you just go with it, or do you stop and rethink it? Like, wait, I know what's happening here.
Oh, well, I guess I go with the flow.
You go with the flow. You
yeah.
you end up purchasing it, and you're like, okay, I'll keep that in my noggin for later.
Yeah.
We have somebody who's asking, what's one underrated marketing tactic that most people overlook, but it still works like a charm? So what's one tactic that people don't usually think about, but is like top tier?
Trust and word of mouth. Like everyone now is about online and digital marketing. Okay, but especially in our region, actually, the word of mouth is still, especially in high-end brand, luxury products, expensive things. Yeah. Still, the word of mouth is so efficient.
Right, because it has that feeling of community, right?
And trust and credibility, actually, from friends, close people.
Right. It's like we said, when a coffee shop opens, first, your friend goes.
I call it the Majlis tactic.
The Majlis tactic. I like the name for that. We should coin that.
Yeah.
That's a great name, the Majlis tactic.
Wow.
So, we have another listener who's asking, do tactics like scarcity or limited time offers still work, or do you think customers see through them now? I think they still work.
Yes.
They work on me all the time.
They always do. Especially with sometimes, sorry to say that, but with new generations sometimes who didn't still get knowledgeable about all these tactics. Maybe they also get fall into this or fell. But doesn't mean just them. Like we always fall also, as we said.
I mean, I've
earlier.
studied some business and marketing in both high school and university. And when I see that limited time, I'm like, I gotta go right now.
There's something charming about this word. I don't know, like what's the secret behind it, but like just like once you hear it, you read it, you'll definitely go for it.
For sure. I'm a victim to it.
So it's something beyond logic.
Yeah.
Metaphysically.
Yeah. Maybe it's also the capitalization of the letters that they use, the coloring as well.
It's actually the fear of missing out, just like as simple as that.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta have this or else,
Sure.
For sure. We have a listener who's asking, who says they're on a tight budget. Are there any free tools or platforms that help with marketing tactics like scheduling and analytics?
There is a lot, especially now with AI.
Yeah? Okay, someone's asking, how do I know if a tactic is actually working, especially if I'm doing everything myself without a marketing team?
It's hard to answer, actually, especially for me. I'm working in this field and I want people to get involved in these data analytics and metrics and tools that is even now data driven with AI, as you mentioned. Like she needs to get involved in digital marketing, actually, and in these tools. Otherwise, it won't be accurate. And she will keep on circling around in the same loop. Yep.
Okay. Now, really quick, before we take a break, and this is a very funny question. What's your take on using giveaways or contests? Do they actually help with long-term growth, or do they just attract, the type of customers who are in it for the free things?
Well, again, there isn't a specific answer for everyone. It might work with new startups, businesses sometimes. It might make a good connection if you're selling a good product. Again, if you have a good product, it will sell itself with time, with building the connection, the right connection with people. Even if you didn't do all this tactics or the giveaway thing.
Right.
But if you felt like you're drawn to growth, especially in a fast time, you can do it. While people still can respond to this based on the quality of the service itself.
Right.
It might work for once, or it can build a good trust between you and the customers.
All right. Really quick, we have a question who's a listener who's asking, how can understanding marketing tactics help us make smarter choices? And how can we apply that awareness in everyday situations like online sales, supermarket deals, or social media ads to avoid overspending?
Yeah, it's just control you. Like not spend on things that you really don't know, because marketers are targeting you actually to spend a lot. So yeah, getting involved in all these tactics, getting more knowledge about it will save you money.
So learning about them a little can help you save a little bit of money.
So
now, before we do let you go, I do want to ask, do you have any advice or final message for those who are, wanting to get into marketing?
Well, yeah, I always say deal with marketing as a business function, not as a trend. It is an economic tool that companies need. So try to listen well to people. Marketing is all about people. Test ideas. Learn by doing. It's okay to make sometimes mistakes. So yeah, start with curiosity and not perfections.